Following newborn hearing testing, approximately 6 moms and dads out of every 1,000 infants born in El Paso must deal with the news that their child has been diagnosed with hearing loss. Magnolia Ash is 18 months old. When she was born, she failed her newborn hearing test.
All the nurses were like, oh, don't worry about it. You know, it could be fluids, it could be, clogging from birth. So when she failed, it was just complete and utter shock.
Magnolia was fortunate. She received Cochlear implants, a surgically implanted electronic device that provides a sense of sound.
Where's Moo?
Good job!
Today, Magnolia receives auditory verbal therapy in the Brown Center for Pediatric Audiology, Development and Hearing at El Paso Children's Hospital, where she is learning how to hear.
The computer sits right there on the back of their ear in that little processor that looks like a hearing aid. The only difference is they have something that's been surgically implanted into the cochlea because the cochlea is not working for them. And they have that coil that sits on the outside portion of their skull.
So without those cochlear implants, she can't hear really anything. I think what she'd be able to hear would be an airplane blasting right next to her. So when you have a little child that just got implanted, even though she's older, her chronological age is older, we're going to consider her like a 2-month-old baby because she's only been listening with her cochlear implants for 2 months. Listen. Good.
Yay!
We've been working on the bye-bye song, which means time to put something away. I'm going to sing it and wait for her to react. I want to see that she understands that. If she doesn't, I'll cue her with my bucket.
What is it?
Listen, Magnolia. Bye-bye book. Bye-bye book. Bye-bye book. It's time for you to go.
It's wonderful. The first time that we actually saw great improvement, we were doing an evaluation where I would sit on one side of the room, Mary was on the other, and I had Magnolia in my lap, and Mary would have 2 toys. And I would have to whisper in Magnolia's ear without having my hands tied behind my back, not making any gestures, but tell her go get the ice cream. And every single time she went. Without looking back at me to read my lips, she automatically went to it. And I broke down crying because it's one of those things that I can't wait for the day that she says, Mommy, I love you.
Bah, bah.
Yeah!
So not only does it give the child power over his own world to be able to say, I want cookie, I want milk, but it connects him to the world. It connects him to his family and it connects him to his friends. Because as a community, we're a community through communication.
The incidence of hearing loss in El Paso is double the national average. 75% of newborns identified with hearing loss are not receiving developmental follow-up interventions.
Ajá, el carro, saca el carro, tú sabes.
The Brown Center for Pediatric Audiology, Development and Learning at El Paso Children's Hospital is 100% bilingual. It also provides development for children who have speech and learning disabilities, like Justin Roberts.
He has somatic prismatic language disorder. It's a part of autism. So basically he falls into the autism spectrum, so he's autistic, but high functioning.
Justin had a severe communication deficit that impaired his ability to be successful even when exchanging a simple intent with his mom, a communicative intent with his mom.
Where? They're closed, yes, good job.
And so that made it very difficult for her as a parent because she never knew when something on Justin's body was hurting, he couldn't communicate basic wants and needs.
A toothbrush.
Things that belong in the
bathroom.
Very good, high five! You got it!
Every time we come, it's something more and more that he learned and that he actually, was able to keep in his communication, and it's just amazing. We've grown a lot.
we've come a long way. This is a different child who expresses wants and needs, who participates in activities of daily living using functional communication skills. Being able to empower these kids, empower them with a voice, with a functional communication system, empower them with the ability to share a story with their parent.
What we're trying to develop here is a clinic that provides everything the child needs. Currently in El Paso, if a child needs to go see an ENT, they go to the ENT office, and then they see the audiologist, and then they have to go somewhere else to receive intervention services. Our goal here is to provide everything here at the hospital, so the families have a comprehensive clinic. They have a team that serves their child.
The William G. and Virginia Maxwell Brown Center for Pediatric Audiology Development and Learning at El Paso Children's Hospital was made possible through a generous endowment established by Major General Heidi Brown on behalf of her brothers and sisters to honor the lives of their parents, William G. and Virginia Maxwell Brown, by providing a developmental home for children with hearing loss and to enhance the awareness of pediatric residents towards a greater understanding of childhood hearing loss, its related disorders, and provide the training to incorporate it into their professional practice.